All right. Hello, hello, and welcome to episode number 207 of Fridays on Ice here on twitch.tv/Baklagor. My name is Baklagor, your host. Hope you all have had a great week. It is getting into the Halloween season, and it is once again time for Night Revels. So we're going to have a little bit of fun running a little bit of this tonight, at least for half hour to an hour or so. I'll run a little bit of it, and if it starts to get kind of boring, if anyone's in chat and watching, I'll jump in too, and we'll run a couple of quests here. Give me 1 second. Right, I'm back. Didn't quite have enough light there, so I put some. Oh, I lost my camera. Hey, what's going on here? Let's see what we have. There we go. Okay, camera's back. Good. Yeah, for a second there, I lost the camera. I was getting kind of worried. All right, well, let's get this kicked off and have a little bit of fun tonight, why don't we? We have to jump in. And as always, even though I'm a cleric, I'm going to bring a hireling along. Grab some chocolates and some keys and see what we can do.
During the Night Revels,
See how tough it's going to be this year. I've noticed this is different year to year, so some years it's pretty easy to handle and others it's not. So I'm also running this on a character that I really haven't played a ton of in the past. This is a cleric. I'm just learning how to play this character, so it's a little wonky. Really haven't figured out how to play this character very well yet. Oh, there's a lot of these mobs are tough. Little bits of the Night Revel. I really preferred this back when it was Maybar. I just find it was a little buggy back in the day, but when it worked, it was Lord, I can't hit him to save my life. It was just more fun. It seemed more like a Halloween thing, in my opinion, than the Night Revel stuff does, but still enjoyable. I just miss it when it was Maybar. Switch to a bastard sword for a few minutes. I want to see how well I do with that. Typically, since I started playing mostly bards on, by the way, I'm on Wayfinder. Typically, since I started playing bards, I love sword and board, bastard swords and a shield. When I first started playing DDO, I was definitely a dwarven double axe wielder, but now definitely because of the bards, and they're so much fun to play. They're actually so easy to play too. Bastard sword and shield is my go-to. I modified this cleric to where I could do bastard sword and shield, but when I do that, because this is an iconic cleric and it's designed to use a mace, I don't get the bonuses because mace is my favorite weapon. I'll lose all the favorite weapon bonuses, but he still doesn't do too bad as a sword and board cleric. And now that he's hit level 20, my healing is okay. So I can do a little self-healing and just bring the hireling along for extra insurance. I'll bet there's a lot of people out there that think this whole Night Rebel stuff is boring. Oh, excuse me. Hey, wah, what?
The hill next to Dolera's tomb. A fearsome form emerges from the mist.
Yeah, I switched to Wayfinder a few weeks ago just because a couple of friends had asked me to get something leveled up and ready on here. Gonna help out some new players, do some stuff on Wayfinder. And I think also because Wayfinder's probably the lowest population server that's out there. Pulled up this character and decided to give it a shot. Got him up to level 20, so he's doing all right. He's not doing bad. I guess I've been playing him now for 4 or 5 weeks. I don't play every day. Real life and work keep me busy, so I do this is bare minimum game time that I get during the weekend on weekends. And this isn't the only game I play, so there's constant stuff that I'm doing besides just this. Many other games that that occupy my time during the weekend on weekends. And really lately I haven't played a lot during the week. I've been too damn tired. Work's been wearing me out, so I'm too tired to play a lot during the week. I'll log in and get dailies and that kind of stuff, but that's about it.
You can hear the shuffling steps of the undead growing nearer.
What's everybody up to tonight? Let's see. Is there even anybody in chat? Oh yeah, look at that. We got Rihanna, Ella, Alistra, Donk, Sukuxi, and Vimic. I guess that's how you would say that. Appreciate y'all all being here and watching. Hope y'all are having some fun with the Night Rebel stuff. If I butchered your names, I apologize. Ooh, boy. Stop the yawning. It's too early. I don't want to buff up too much because with when I hit the beholders in here, they're just going to instantly debuff me. So I'm just wasting spell points by buffing up too much. So I'm just kind of ignoring the fact that I can buff just because of the beholders. Because they will debuff you if they get half a chance. Yeah, you see, it looks like I do a good bit better with the mace. A little disappointing. I really like using the bastard sword. These clerics, they're made to use maces. Door left. Wow, not one key. Yep, not one key. Look at that. No keys. I have a feeling those that can afford it probably buying keys in the store. That's even if they're using keys this year. I haven't read anything about Night Rebels this year. I have no idea if there are any changes to this or not. Keys may not be getting dropped. I got chocolates. So I got chocolates dropping. Yeah, no keys anywhere though. It's an all bag. One group left. Oh, the bats won't count. Hey, see, I'm getting chocolate.
You spot moving forms in the area in front of Delara's tomb.
Okay, so maybe bats do count. Definitely getting chocolates. Still no key. It's all right. I'll pick one up in the store and we'll run through at least one of the challenges. I'm sure everybody knows what they look like by now, but I'm gonna just do it anyway for the hell of it. I really do like Night Rebels, and I think it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I thought it was more fun before when it was known as Maybar, but I still like it. I love anything Halloween themed. I will do some of the Lord of the Rings Halloween themed stuff this year for Lord of the Rings Online. I may even run some of that this weekend. We'll kind of see. And I will also be around this weekend if time permits. Do some Call of Cthulhu stuff. Pick that back up like I played last year. I'm going to do some of that this year as well. So anybody wanting to check out me screaming like a 3-year-old girl, you'll get the chance to do that this weekend.
The creature collapses, and you feel the swirling dark energies of Maybar dissipate. You've severed the graveyard's connection with the plane of night. For a short while, at least.
Let's see. Grab. If they're available in the store. Doesn't look like they are. Frozen keys are available. Oh, there they are. Lasting Night Rebels keys. All right. We're going to do Under New Ravagement, and we'll probably do one other one before I call it for the stream tonight. Not going to bore y'all for long. Welcome to the tavern. We're still getting the place ready for the big opening, so there's a bit of a ruckus here the other day. We'll be ready for the customers in no time, and what a menu we'll have. Well, just yesterday, our purveyor was able to obtain a rare delicacy for discriminating palates. And what delicacy would that be? Our purveyor will be able to was able to gather something that hasn't been served in this area for a long time. Of course, only a select few appreciate it. But our purveyor said those who like it will kill for it. Ooh, it stinks. You and your brother may want to leave. Something ain't right in this place. It's kind of funky.
Shapes begin to fall from the ceiling above. Servants drop from the roof. The creature hisses. Who is that abhors the master? Shall me bend.
I'm surprised Vaughn stayed downstairs. He hasn't jumped upstairs at all. That's unusual. I wonder why he stayed down there. That's some kind of glitch. Because usually you gotta fight them both at the same time. It's a little tougher. Oh, and I'm only doing this at level, so. Vaughn has been slain. That's what you're about to hear. Hey, way. Works out much better. Say what works out better this way?
Vorn has been slain.
Oh, it definitely does. That's what I said. It's an advantage. Then normally you got to fight the two of them together, and they're pretty tough. But I mean, I'm coward. I did everything at level. I didn't go 2 or 3 levels up for the extra. Because if you do 2, 3, or 4 levels up, you get more of the ingredients. I just ain't got them kind of cojones. I did it at level, especially on a character class type that I'm just learning how to play. Clerics, not really my thing. I never really liked playing clerics on pen and paper, and I always seem to quote unquote get stuck playing a cleric. But even on pen and paper, when I played, a lot of times I would get stuck with having to play clerics. Never really was my thing. Like I was saying before you jumped on, I have definitely, at least in D&D, I mean DDO, I don't know about pen and paper. I would have to run an entire campaign as a bard, but in DDO, I much prefer playing bards. And I never thought I'd say that. It has become my class of choice. Oh, on a bard, if this was a bard, I'd run it at max because I know I've gotten comfortable enough playing them. I'd be fairly confident that I could survive because on Kyber and on Argo, I've got several bards between the two of them, and the ones that I play, I'll run epic. I'll run stuff that's 10 levels above me. Is what I'm trying to say. Not necessarily epic elite or legendary elite, but whatever I run is good, is a good 10 or 11 levels above me, and I usually don't have much of an issue. This cleric, I struggle at level. I just don't know it well enough yet. I'm not comfortable playing it yet. What you gonna be up to tonight? I notice you don't stream much anymore. Try to keep an eye out, but I never see you pop on. Not like you were at one time, at least before Alex got his new job, you know? You were pretty stable. You play 2, 3 nights a week, or better in some cases. I don't think I've streamed during the week at all. And for me, it's mostly because once I get done with work at the end of the day, I'm just too tired. I'm usually wiped out. No, it's boring for everyone with me breaking everything, but they'll have to deal with it. Because on this server, I got nothing. So I need every bit of loot I can possibly get my damn hands on. Oh, during the week, I'm always too tired to stream. You can ask mom, there's nights guaranteed I'll be in bed for 8 o'clock. 8:30. I come in here after I'm finished work, I get my dailies, I hit the hay.
The door is locked.
Especially I've been putting exercising as more of a priority, so I'll exercise, and then when I'm done exercising, take my shower. I literally go straight from the shower to sleep. In fact, I didn't exercise yet today. I may have to take a second shower tonight because I'm probably gonna put a movie on and exercise here in a little while.
The rune begins to glow. It looks very similar to a rune found on the locked door in the central corridor.
Yeah, I haven't played that ever since I guess there was a short-term free-to-play intro mode, and now I would have to subscribe to it. And I'm like, I bought the game, it wasn't cheap, and I have to pay money to be able to play regularly. You would think if you bought the game, most games, if you buy the game, you may have to buy the additional DLC to keep playing. Otherwise, you can't get to those areas, but the base game, you should be able to log in and play. I can't do that with Final Fantasy, so it's a little, kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Loved it, enjoy playing it. I just don't want to have to spend another $15 a month on another game for something that I might only play 2 or 3 times a month at best. I should be able to play the base game. Maybe not any of the DLCs if I haven't bought them. I'm okay with that, but I should be able to at least play the base game. And it just bothers me that they don't let you do that. I can't even log in. It says I have to subscribe. I don't know of any other MMOs that are like that. None of the ones I play. I don't have to subscribe if I bought the content. I can subscribe, but you don't have to play. There's a big difference. In fact, there's probably 10 or 12 MMOs that have like that, and none of them, if I've purchased the game, I can subscribe and become a VIP, but I can play the game without subscribing. With this one, you can't even play it without subscribing, which is what rubs me the wrong way. And I bought it. That just... an odd one. I haven't run across any other game like that so far. Yeah, I don't play WoW anymore. I was able to play WoW up to level 20, I believe. So at least you could get a taste of it. and I really like the gameplay. Final Fantasy, there is a lot to do in that game and a lot of interesting things to do in that game. And I guess it's still interesting for me because I just started playing it. It's a new experience, but it's just interesting things to do. A little bit tough to get from place to place when you're just starting out. If you don't have a mount, you have to kind of walk everywhere, and you don't have all the teleport stations, the waypoints set. But aside from that, the amount of time it takes to get from area to area, it's a lot of fun to play. I can see why you're so addicted to it. From that aspect, once you're in the game, yeah. Excuse me, it's off the charts to play. It's got a lot of playability. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can pay for the subscription if you want a VIP account, but you don't have to. You can still play it after you bought it without being VIP. That there's a slight distinction in what I'm trying to point out there. With Final Fantasy, if I want to play it at all, I have to subscribe. And all these others, you don't have to subscribe. You can still play. Once you've bought the game, you can play it. They don't force you to be VIP as well just to play. Subscriptions were an option. I'm gonna die. I better turn around and concentrate on killing him instead of the breakables. I can do the breakables when I'm done. Any big plans tonight? Oh, you said that already. You're gathering materials. You need some gil. You know, it's very possible, just because I plan on taking some vacation time coming up during the holidays, I might subscribe to it temporarily just to be able to play and run some stuff, because I'll have the time to just game out if I want, you know? So I might grab it for a month to play and then drop it, which I know you can do. I just don't want to keep it month to month if I know I'm not going to play it a lot per month. But like when I plan on taking vacation, yeah, I might end up throwing a subscription at Final Fantasy just to be able to get in there and really get cranking. I think my character, I don't know, he's somewhere between level 15 and level 30. I don't remember exactly what level he is. I can't believe my turn undead stunned him. Holy crap, I didn't think I'd be able to stun a red name. Especially with my turn undead, it's crap. Wow, that worked. That actually worked. Let's see, I've got now 45 almonds. That's not bad with just 2 runs. That's not bad, really. That's a pretty decent count there. Well, all right. I definitely appreciate you hanging out. I am going to call it a stream. Hope everyone has a good weekend. And like I mentioned, I am going to do some more streaming this weekend. It's going to be more than likely maybe a little bit more Night Rebel stuff on DDO, but I also want to do some of the Haunted Burrow in Lord of the Rings Online, and I'm definitely going to do some Call of Cthulhu. So stay tuned and join me this weekend. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank y'all, and I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.